an award from Michelle Obama.
Really? For what?
It was for dedication to helping others because she's involved in a lot of charities. Right?
Oh, you're right.
And I love to see that from celebrities. I love to see celebrities who want to give something back. You know?
Yes, of course.
Who are not afraid to help and put their spare time, not just their money, but put their spare time in it. And
yes, shows how humble they are.
Yeah,
I think it's
absolutely.
I think it's great when like someone's a huge star and they're still humble and still they remember their roots. I think it's
exactly.
I think it's very commendable and very admirable of those stars. But anyways, I can't wait to hear more about Taylor Swift and other celebs. But before that, let's listen to a song. Here is "I Knew You Were Trouble" by Taylor Swift. What up, guys? You're listening to the second hour of Music Access with me, Aron of New East. Who's following now? We're following Taylor Swift today. Let's take a look at our first connection. Ben, who is it?
Kanye.
Yes, Kanye.
Kanye West.
Yes.
The one and only Kanye West.
Yes.
So, I feel like, we need to touch on the third hint again. We need to explain to everyone a little bit about what happened.
All right.
So he took the microphone and basically embarrassed her in front of millions of people watching around the world.
Right.
And since that time, there was a big backlash against Kanye, like from the public, right?
Yeah, of course.
And, South Park made a really funny episode about him right after that. And so he's apologized for that many times.
Right.
But, when they were on Twitter, he apologized on Twitter. He tried to contact her so many times, and she just stonewalled him.
Right. I mean, I can understand.
Yeah, you kind of understand it. And,
it's like a big moment, and like, he kind of ruined it for her.
He did.
Yeah.
And, he apologized in Rolling Stone, and he apologized many times. And he started following her on Twitter, and she did not follow him back.
Wow.
And these days, his Twitter account is reduced to one follower. Can you guess who it is?
Who?
Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Yeah, and he's dating Kim Kardashian.
Right.
So he's not following anybody. He's only got 5 tweets on there. So apparently, like, it really humbled him so much.
Wow.
That, he kind of retreated from Twitter. Like, it was very humbling for him. But there's another juicy bit of news this week.
Really?
He has a new album coming out called Yeezus.
Yes,
right?
I've heard some of the songs, guys. They're amazing.
Yeah, you're a big Kanye fan, right?
Yes, Kanye songs. I'm not gonna I don't know about his personality, but these songs that are coming out these days.
Oh, he's so talented.
Ridiculous, guys.
I mean, he's just like our generation's.
Yeah, but it's like it's not even rap anymore. It's not even rap. It's like. It like transcended rap to like this like weird like genre.
Like Kanye's own genre.
Yeah, it's like, very weird. I don't know what you would call it, but it's very good music. Very good music.
Yes, after this happened, I kind of wanted to like dislike him, but every time his new songs would come out, it's like, gosh, it's so good.
Yeah,
can't stop listening to it.
Exactly.
But so but this week he was being interviewed, and somebody asked him about upon reflection, it's been a few years. How do you feel now about what happened with Taylor Swift at that time? And he said, he had this to say: I don't have one regret. If anyone's reading this, waiting for some type of full-on, flat-out apology for anything, they should just stop reading now.
Wow.
So he was talking about like, personally reflecting into the his music and, having recovered from that. And I think he's just done with it.
Yeah.
He apologized a lot and, so move on.
Yeah, I think people should move on.
It's good for him to move on, I think.
I think it is because, like coming from his standpoint too, I mean, there's also the moving on part, but like there's only a certain amount of like times you can apologize.
Yeah.
And if the person doesn't receive your apology, then like
there's not much you can do.
You're not gonna like your whole lifetime like I'm sorry. You're not gonna call her every day. You know what I mean? Like I think it's great that he's moved on.
Yeah.
And I don't think people should judge him for that because I mean he did apologize for like a year or two.
He did. Yeah.
Like all the time and like I think it's glad that I'm glad that he's moved on. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for him. But have you ever maybe messed up with like a girlfriend or something and you tried to apologize and she just would not talk to you? Has that ever happened?
Not with the girlfriend.
No, they always talk to Aron.
Not with the girlfriend, but with my sisters and my mom. Like,
we
argue and it's just, like I think I'm right, and then they think they're right, and it's like,
And nobody's gonna change their opinion.
yeah, no one's changing their opinion. So I've had times like that where like we haven't talked for a few days.
You're
But
right.
then
Yeah.
I'll usually apologize first because like I don't really like the whole like awkward like
Yeah,
atmosphere.
yeah.
Not good.
But
so.
they accept your apologies eventually, right?
Yeah, of course. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
good.
great. All right, guys, moving on from Kanye, who is our next celeb, Ben?
The next celebrity is Katy Perry.
Wow,
Are you a fan of Katy Perry?
I am a fan of Katy Perry.
You had to think about it for a minute. Okay, well, anyways, she is good friends with Taylor Swift.
Really?
Now, the juicy gossip about this, the juicy situation, is Katy Perry is John Mayer's ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
Just like Taylor Swift.
wow!
It's a man's worst nightmare.
Like two exes
when
meeting up. Yeah,
two ex-girlfriends become best friends.
that is not a good situation.
It's like worst case scenario. Like
exactly.
the absolute worst thing that can happen.
Yes.
I think I've had a few nightmares about it over the years, actually.
Really? Have you ever had like a similar situation to this?
Yes.
You have. Oh,
Yeah, I did.
What does it feel like to be in that kind of situation, Ben?
It's horrible. It's just horrible.
Oh, not fun. Not fun.
And sometimes you'll see them together and like they're laughing and whispering, and you're like, "Arr."
Like, what are you guys talking about?
"What did you say? What are you guys saying?"
Exactly. But what is Katy Perry up to these days on Twitter?
Well, Katy Perry, she's kind of a crossover, like she's does TV and music and everything.
Yeah, she does everything there.
Yeah, she's all involved, so she's busy doing that. But with Twitter, so she also it's her connection with the fans. But she tweeted to her friend Taylor Swift. She said, "I knew you were a truffle when you walked in at dinner time. Don't know what that means, but
What does that mean?
I knew you were trouble. But it's a play on words, like it's cute. I knew you were a truffle."
Oh.
And Taylor retweeted, "Please never change." So they're good friends and forged by the bond of their ex-boyfriend, John Mayer.
Yes. John Mayer, you are a great man for making this friendship. All right, guys. Before we find out more about Taylor Swift's famous friends, let's move on. Here is Good Life by Kanye West featuring T-Pain. What up, guys? Getting the who's who on Hot Celebs with Who's Following Now. We're following the personal connections of Taylor Swift this week, and we already talked about Kanye West and Katy Perry. Ben, who else do we have?
Well, actually, I was going to tell a story about you.
Me?
Just like last week.
Really? Okay.
So I'm teaching English on Saturdays, and last week I asked the students, "Do you have any fun nicknames? Does anybody have a funny nickname?"
Yeah.
And this really cute girl, she's middle school. She puts up her hand and she says, "Ben teacher, my friends call me Pooh." I said, "Pooh? Pooh?" Now, Pooh has two meanings, right?
Right.
There is the cartoon character,
Winnie
the Pooh,
right.
and it is spelled P-O-O-H, right?
Right.
But all I could think about was the other kind of poo.
Dong.
Right, exactly. Like what you tell a little kid, like, "Oh, you have to go poo poo."
Yeah.
"Oh, don't touch the poo," or something like that. And so anyways, Pooh loves you, Aaron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So last week she came up to me, and actually all the girls came up to me and they said, "Ben teacher, we want sign. We want sign." I said, "Sign?" They said, "We want Aron sign." I said, "A sign of Aron? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't understand you." And they said, "Teacher, we want sign. Give us sign."
Yeah.
And in Korean, they have like changed the English word from signature
To sign.
to
yeah.
just sign. Like,
Yeah.
And I finally was like, "Oh, you want him to sign something?"
Yeah.
Yes, but teacher, give us. And so I said, "You know what? I don't. You have to be really good. So is there anything you want to say to my students? Like obey Ben teacher or..."
Yes. Guys, if you don't listen to Ben teacher, I will not give you your sign. But you know what? When's your next quiz or test or whatever?
Saturday.
If everyone passes the test, I will give you all signs.
Oh man. Oh,
Yes.
there's gonna be a riot in my room.
Yes, I think I promise, guys. If y'all pass, I will give you signs.
Okay, but on to our
Shaq?
next one. We have Shaq, the one and
Yes.
only Shaquille O'Neal. I remember when I was a little kid, he got drafted into the NBA. It was like the
Oh.
biggest news ever. This guy is a cultural phenomenon as well as a phenomenal athlete.
Yes, animal.
And you're a big fan of his. are
I
you
am,
not?
because he did play in the Lakers. If you guys haven't seen that video like where like dunks and like he breaks the backboard, have you seen that?
Oh,
Like,
I've seen it like 50 times.
Oh, ridiculous.
But what a basketball player. And it was him and Kobe. They were like the dynamic duo in LA for many years.
Yes,
they won,
yes.
what, 3 championships together?
Yeah, I don't know how many they went actually. They won a lot though.
Anyways, he's a fan of Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah, he's following her on Twitter. There was no
okay.
contact between them, but he's cool like that. Like he follows people you wouldn't expect, right?
Yeah, of course. But who's our next celeb?
And last but not least, we have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is the star of Inception and the new Batman movies. He was
Robin.
He's Robin, right? So he's
Little
maybe
cutie.
the new Batman.
Yeah, little cutie. But how are he and Taylor Swift related?
They're friends.
They're friends.
Yeah,
really?
they've had some contact in the past, and they just know each other, like both artists and stuff like that. So,
Any dating going on?
I couldn't drudge anything up like that, but
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, we have one more friend left, and that person will be in the spotlight next week. Ben, can you give us some hints?
Absolutely. Hint number 1: this person is one of the most unusual middle names in the world, even for a celebrity.
Really?
His middle name is Saint Leo.
No idea.
Who could it be?
No idea.
Number 2: the self-proclaimed most electrifying athlete in the world has his own line of clothing with Puma, his own line of watches with Hublot, and his very own line of headphones. And 3: this Jamaican athlete broke his own record at the Beijing Olympics in the 100 meters
Oh.
last summer in London, and
Okay.
and he struck his very famous victory pose. I think you know who it is.
Yes, I know what it is,
He
guys.
comes from Jamaica, man.
Yes, guys, if you guys don't know what it is, do some online research. We'll talk about it next week, though. And Ben, I want to thank you for coming into the studio, as always. It was fun.
I love it. Love you guys. Thank you.
And where are you headed now? Going home, or?
I have to go study the Korean language.
No.
It's so fun. I have to write an essay tonight.
Oh, that must be hard. All right, Ben, thank you for coming into the studio today. And let's talk again next week. And sending Ben out, guys, here is Sleep Alone by Two Door Cinema Club. Thank you, Ben.
Bye-bye.
What up, guys? It's time to reveal the answer for the TT quiz today. Let's hear the 3-stage hints one more time. The first hint, what is this? This is the perfect sport to enjoy in the summer and involves moving through water using your hands and feet. It's an official Olympic game as well. What is this? The second hint was the situation, and here we go. Okay, wait. I think I see someone having trouble in the water. What? She's drowning. I have to save her. Hang on. Minyan is coming. No, Minyan. Hold on, I'll save you. My feet aren't touching the floor. The water's too deep. What do I do? Aron, save me. I can't this. Save me. Minyan, why would you jump in the water if you can't this? She was just playing around with her friends. Why do you do this to me? Hang on. I'll this to you. What is this that Minyan doesn't know how to do? And the third one was astounding, guys. I'm not the greatest at making the sound, but here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I got the right sound, but the answer for today's TT quiz was swim or swimming. A lot of people got the answer right, so here is our lucky winner. Aisha Humaira from Indonesia. I think I got that right. She wrote the answer is swim or swimming. Ding dong ding. Congrats, Aisha. We'll be sending you Jamie Cullum's new album, Momentum, as a gift. Please send us your name, phone number, and address to musicaccess@arirang.co.kr. Once again, that's your name, phone number, and address to musicaccess@arirang.co.kr. Alright, guys, it's time for more message time. Let's go straight into it. Next message, Maria from Croatia wrote, Hi, Aron. It's very hot in Croatia. The temperature is about 30 degrees Celsius. The good thing is that the sea is great and I can go swim every day. What up, Maria from Croatia? Yes, I am very jealous of you. You get to swim every day. in Korea, I don't really have time to go swimming, and there aren't that many beaches around where I live, so I haven't gone to the beach in a while, and I would definitely have to go. But you say it's 30 degrees Celsius, so yes, maybe you should go swim and just relax and cool out, Maria. Thank you very much for your message. Next we have Lisa Wu from the UK. Lisa Wu wrote, "The weather